Well, good morning. Hope everyone's having a great day out there. We are live on for 2021's World IA Day. Let's just get the technology set up and welcome to all of you. My name's Mike. I'm going to be your host today. I'm joined by Maria Smirnova, who's working the buttons behind the scenes and is really the architect of World IA Day 2021, and together we're going to sort of try and give this Zoom virtual conference a whirl. It's certainly my first time being involved in something like this. But World IA Day has been going since 2012 as a volunteer-run community event to advance the practice and craft of information architecture in its widest sense. So I guess that makes it 10 years of World IA Day now. And of course, the first year in which all participating cities events will be brought to you virtually, live from our living rooms to yours. We have a code of conduct, which you can see on the Veto site, on the Veto hub. That's there to ensure a harassment-free experience for everyone today, speakers and attendees alike. So please take the time to read that. Thank you to all our speakers and support people today. Everyone for World IA Day is volunteering their time to be here on a Saturday, even though there's nothing else to do at the moment, but volunteering their time and expertise to help develop this community and keep things moving forward. We're going to have a couple of different talks this morning. Coming up later, we've got Yanis Nuis from Google talking about design thinking, and Ian Piper from Tellurus Semantics talking about well-tempered content graphs. But let's introduce our first speaker, shall we? And that would be Poorume, who joins us from the BBC, where for the last 2 years she's been a user experience architect, getting involved in everything from user research and storytelling to data analysis and information design. Poorume specializes in service design, covering quite a large product portfolio and finding ways to connect those products and indeed connect the people who make them. She says that people are like a stream, active, constantly changing and unpredictable. Creating holistic flow can make that stream sparkle with positivity. So during this talk, and all the talks today actually, if you have a question, please type it in the chat that's over there. If there's time after the talk, hopefully there will be, I'll pick some of the more popular ones to put to the speaker. So, to start the show on World IA Day 2021, I'll hand over to Poorume to share her experience of service design at the BBC.
Good morning, everyone. Hello. Nice to meet you. I hope everyone can see screen okay. Mike, looks all right?
Yep.
Cool.
We're all good.
Lovely. Hi, nice to meet you, everyone. I'm Poorume. I'm UX architect in the BBC. Today, I want to introduce about horizontal team structure and service design practices. But first of all, yay, let's celebrate World IA Day. Thanks a lot for giving me opportunity to present today. It's really exciting. And when I see this year topic, it was really intriguing. Curiosity. Oh, my natural reaction was, oh, what kind of talk I was going to hear this year? There's so many things I want to know. And actually, that's the definition of curiosity. A strong desire to know or learn something. I quite like it because curiosity means to me as a driver. When I'm curious about something, I want to follow that journey to find the answer. For example, I was falling in love with human-centered design. I wanted to know more about it. I wanted to learn about it. So I went through different roles like marketer, data analyst, service designer, and that led me to the new role, UX architect. Hang on, UX architect, what do I mean? Simply information architect. In the BBC, we call us UX architect, but we are working on information architecture. We're focusing on information environments, structure, and we are building things to make a seamless experience for the user. Another meaning about curiosity is a bridge. When I was going through the journey, I met awesome people who also have a curiosity and they are looking for the answer with their own journey. These are awesome people. BBC UX architecture team. This is 2 years ago when we had an away day in London. But these days we look more like this. I really want to see them all in the office one day again. So in the BBC, I have many questions. I'm going through many journeys to find the answers. This is my day-to-day look like. But when I was having curiosity to find the answer, sometimes I feel dangerous because following the curiosity can be in isolation. Knowing and learning alone, it could end up into the black hole. Imagine my interest area is this small. And then I'm going through questions to find out the answer. What happens is I tend to converge. I tend to find the answer, what is consistent, connected, and coherent in system level, so that can answer to all of my questions, like what is this, how it works, and what is the best option. So I'm looking for this ideal answer in the end of my curiosity journey. But that's the danger. I sometimes falling into this black hole. This black hole is full of questions. And sometimes I get answer, but that's just understanding for me. It's the knowledge for me, but nothing more than that. But isn't it curiosity can be more meaningful, more than just individual's understanding? Okay, so finding answer is fun, but we want to make it more meaningful curiosity. What does it mean? Let's think about who is around us. Maybe someone is looking for the interest area, what I'm looking at. And we can think about where their curiosity has started from. Is it something related to my interest? Or any area we can find the answer together? So this kind of questions are actually having holistic view. This holistic view has been created from the joining of the curiosity. And now we can ask bigger questions. Oh, sounds good. So it sounds like something curiosity being more meaningful. Is that it? We can falling into black hole again. Why this time? Because we don't do much. We ask many good questions, but if you're not taking actions of it, I think it's still not meaningful enough. So when we have holistic view on things, and why not we can make it things more meaningful and valuable? So that meaningful curiosity lead us to design a service. Service is a combination of many things: people, process, touch points, products, and so on. It's a lot of things. So having holistic view is definitely good for thinking the service level. With service design methodology has many tools and well-known framework Double Diamond. But I think the key is collaboration. For BBC UX 18, we are using service design methodology to tackling problems beyond the product and then create that impactful opportunities, what we can bring from the curiosity. It's like diverging. So before, when I was looking for my questions, I was tend to be converged with just one single answer. But with the service design approach, we diverge. Maybe starting point can be same. We start with some product-specific challenges, and we keep observing. But we can diverge with connecting the others. Oh, who else is looking at this? Oh, what else is connected with this? And then we can think this as a service level with holistic view. And then in the end, we can think of, ooh, how to make this together. So that's the diverse view with service design. And make sure we are thinking about delivering the service. I really like government digital service approach about service design. BBC is saying we have many live services that have an end user who is experiencing BBC service every day. I want to see the service design approach as delivering actual service to the user rather than just staying as a point of view or framework. So we do things with some tools. Sometimes we use stakeholder mapping to understand who is in this curiosity area, and service blueprint for describing the connection and the gaps of the service ecosystem, and simply visioning what is the future service looks like and what kind of opportunity we can have. So that helps everyone to having a nice vision we can tools to. So service need a holistic view, and we can embrace the joined up curiosity. Start from observation by alone, and make sure you are connecting with people and having holistic view, and designing services. Yeah, sounds really interesting. We have in collaboration, and we all love collaboration, isn't it? But how can we do that if we are working in silos? Especially in big organizations like the BBC. When first time I joined the BBC, there had many things to learn, and there have long history, a massive amount of daily user, and big departments, different team structures. And one of the things was product structure. Products team are structured in silos. It doesn't mean it's bad. Silo helping products have their own strong knowledge, and they can create their system that solid and working well with the other products. But what about the UX? How the structure looks like? UX and design team structure is horizontal. We have UX expertise, designers, researchers, writers, and awesome architects. So how do we work with the siloed products? Well, we kind of embed it to the products. This is how UXAs look like in their day-to-day work. So we embed to one or two products, and we are working on their product-specific IA challenges. Some of the IA challenges are horizontal, like global navigation. Then we are not embedded to the product, and then we are looking at that as a more horizontal view. But most of our days are more with the product. I'm working with audience platform team. They are providing universal sign-in experience, personalization, recommendation, and notification service, and much more. So for UXAs, embedded to the silo structure, what could be our superpower? I think we have a strong autonomy. When we are curious about something about the product-specific space, we go for it. We are creating questions, we're digging into it, we build the knowledge about it. We can independently going through our curiosity journey by ourselves. Oh, hang on. Isn't it ended up to the black hole? I said going through curiosity journey could have this black hole. To prevent this, having a collaborative team culture is important. Going back to the structure what I showed you in the diagram, BBC UXA team is a horizontal team, and we can balancing out between autonomy and collaborative working style. We sometimes solving product-specific complexity, and sometimes we can do Pen BBC solutions together. So how do we balancing between autonomy and collaboration? I think three things are important. First, keep being curious about things, so you can build up knowledge about the product-specific environment, and share your work with the team, so you can join up that curiosity with the other UXAs. And then think about the opportunities in service level. Let me give you more explanation about what does it mean sharing your curiosity with the others, and especially with this silo structure. Every Thursday, 4 p.m., UXAs have weekly meeting. Weekly meetings start with Wave, and we have ritual session. Ritual session is simply you are giving updates to the team, like what you've been working on, what kind of questions you are looking at, what is the curiosity area you have now. And this is great opportunity to put the other's curiosity in your curiosity radar. Because we are all working in different teams, you can get a lot of different changes happening. So this is collaboration opportunities. You can hear someone question is very similar like yours, or someone is looking at a thing what I've been working on before, or when you hear about the updates and just naturally you're curious about that work. So what happened is you joining your curiosity with the other's curiosity. And I think this is great signal of doing service design, because one of the principles of service design is collaboration. You group your questions and curiosity with the others, and sometimes you can use your autonomy superpower to discover new area. And then when the curiosity is ready to be shared, then you can collaborate together. Okay, so there have some UXAs sims like grouped in this diagram. So what next? It's the time we bring the value from curiosity. Let's designing services. Do you remember how I was trying to find an ideal one answer from the curiosity? It's a converging activity I'm doing. And with the service design approach, how we can diverge, we can think bigger, we can connect more people, and then what kind of service level solution we can have. So why not we switching the view between when is needed? I really like what Dan said. Dan is our UXA team creative director. He described the type of work what we do in 3 categories. We understand things, which is cross-product challenges. And we describe these challenges to the multiple teams and stakeholders with artifacts or using different same language to make sure everyone understands the challenge. And we decide based on the understanding about the impact of this cross-product approach. So in between of the switching the view, when we are trying to solve the problem, we do understand, describe, and decide. So let's imagine you see this switching journey from the right end as a service, how it looks like. It may look like a bird eye. A cross-product solution could have like 3 lenses. The outer one is a holistic service, and you can see all stakeholders related to these services. And in the center, there have a one concurrent information architecture and systems that can be applied to all the services. So in the middle, there have a space where IAs are working hard, understand and describe what we are curious about, keep sharing with the others, connecting new curiosity with the others, so you can grow that more as a meaningful thing. So today, my case study is about the middle circle, how to describe notification as a service and how to explain that to the stakeholders. So push notification is an interesting channel. It's an off-platform context. Users are using just their phone, and then suddenly, ping, they have a push notification. That brings you to the on-platform. And with push notification, we can activate and engage our audiences. Currently, there have 500 million notifications sending every month through core products of what we have. And our goal is having one service, that one joined up notification service that puts audience at the heart of the experience. That's what we want to achieve for this project. So first time when I joined this project, I was starting with my own observation journey. There had so many questions. Who working on this? How it works? Who is sending messages? What is the timing? What type of audience we are sending these notifications? And I was mapping out with the service blueprint by my own to find that ideal converged one answer that can explain notification service in system level. And then I felt I'm falling into that curiosity black hole because I felt there's something missing in my observation. And it wasn't really converged to the one ideal solution, what I'm looking at. So I decided to share my challenge with UX18. I explained the situation, how I'm working in audience platform team, and how I'm communicating with the other core products. And then thankfully, there have other UXAs working on the notification service from different angles. From sharing my work, we could join up curiosity from different teams. System and service design team was working on the notification delivery tools, and discovery project team was looking at the end-to-end journey, how audience can go through from off to on platform. So with this new connection, I could have a holistic view how I can find the bigger questions and how I can find service level solutions. So that helped me to think about smart coordination of notification content and how do we deliver the message in right time on the right platform. With the question, we went through the life cycle of push notifications and then tried to describe it in a high-level framework that explains to stakeholders. Simplify the life cycle of push notification and explain the strategy what we can use. So each stage of the push notification journey, what type of user we can send this notification and how we can bring them back when they tend to be lapsed. So with this framework, we could have more curiosity from the other stakeholders. They start to understand what we're trying to do, and they've been curious about what we are doing. And secondly, we had collaborative service blueprint session to understand who is the actor of this notification service and how the new tool can act on this service process. Having new actors and what data is missing and what kind of additional management we can do with the new tools. So that help us to find the gaps and opportunities. So the project started from more left side, is more trying to be converged and then being a bit lost. But now we are towards to the service level and being diverged, and we're trying to achieve the service level solution together. This project is still early stage, but we're already seeing achievement from our process. So currently we have PEN BBC onboarding guideline for push notifications. So that help the new products who want to send the push notification, they can start with the guideline what we've been shared with them. And then new products who interested in notification, they come to us and then giving us more questions. And that's the timing we can do joining curiosity, which is really, really good start for the new collaboration. So now I can see how this project is shaping at a service level from the product specific things, what we are starting at the beginning. Okay, it sounds like UXA team is really cool and the project sounds really successful. Any challenges? Of course we do. For us, and when you're working with multiple products, I think timing is one of the challenge. When you have the holistic view with the other UXAs and you discuss about opportunities, maybe products are not ready to join this curiosity journey. How about your day-to-day work? If you have high priority things to finish, aren't you too busy? You don't have space for investigate on your curiosity? How about the team structure? Is your team or the new stakeholder who you are working with, are they having horizontal team structure? Are they ready to have a collaboration together? I think this kind of challenges slow down your curiosity journey or slow down the collaboration opportunities. But I really want to recommend keep your curiosity alive because the right people and timing will come. And when the timing comes, you can take out your curiosity from your pocket and then you can join that out with the others. So that joining curiosity to design services with the collaborative culture. To doing that, we can continue observation and connecting people and having a holistic view. And don't forget to share what you are curious about to the others so they can put your curiosity in their curiosity radar. And then encourage the team to build the autonomy and collaborative culture so you can work between and then switching your view often. And lastly, empower your team to find the answers with holistic approaches so everyone can see the horizon of the service. How do you feel now? Are you ready to see the impact of curiosity? Thank you.
Thank you very much, Poorume.
Thank you.
That was great, and what a great way to introduce our theme of curiosity for this year. Now, I've just been checking the chat stream as you've been talking, and we do have a first question in, which is marvelous. We're going to be giving a few surprise goodies away over the course of the day for the most upvoted questions, so do feel free to get them in. But our first question comes from Tony, and she asks, can you speak more about how you use stakeholder map or stakeholder mapping in your collaboration?
Okay, so stakeholder mapping, we don't have like fixed template to use. Sometimes it can be a just landscape. So you can just list out the stakeholders who you are working with. And if you have joined UXAs, you can list out their stakeholders as well. And you can see how they are connected, or they are completely not speaking to each other. Maybe just make a session together and then have a chat. Or it can be more documentation reason. Then what I do is like that bird eye style mapping. So I put a core stakeholder in the middle, and I start from end user usually, and then expand it to internal stakeholder who is directly related to the project. And external stakeholder is not directly building or involving to the service, but maybe a kind of consultant level. And the outer one can be less relevant, but maybe in the future you can inform to them, like policy team, legal team, that kind of less relevant, but still you need to inform them. So that's kind of mapping what we do.
Terrific. I actually have a question of my own, although I'm not trying to get one of the goodies. Are there some great examples of, I guess, the sort of product or services advantages that come, the capabilities of a product that come from working in that holistic way across the silos?
Okay, so it's like, what is the benefit from working as a horizontal team structure?
What's the benefit to the things that you create? Yeah.
I think first of all, knowing people, because one of the very interesting challenge is people don't speak to each other. So you are missing the possibility you could just easily solve it, but you're start from scratch because you didn't share about it. So I think that could be a beneficial thing. Another thing is using the existing solutions, what you can applies to the other challenges. So one product's having a problem with the system, let's say delivery system for the notification. And then maybe the other products using different methods to solving that already. So you can share that kind of solutions to learn, and then you can adopt it. So I think that kind of solution, does it answer to your question?
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you. I think people are just about waking up yet, because we don't seem to have any more questions in the chat. Let me just check one more time. Oh, by the way, what we do have, Alex Livingston, who's joined us today, has very kindly set up a Miro board for kind of free-form capture of ideas throughout the day. So see the link in the stream chat for that. That seems all to be open and working for everyone to collaborate to. So that's wonderful. Thanks again, Poorume. And we're going to take a short break now, and we'll be back at 11:20. So we'll see you then.
Thank you so much, guys.
Thanks, everyone.